I believe you can add a lot to this reading with your own intuitive skills. As we look at these collective images, notice what seems personally relevant to you. It might be a letter, number, color, or word. With 20 years of study and experience in decoding symbols, I know there is always more mystery to discover. Please add any of your insights in the comments. I'm all about the supportive community online. In this reading, I use my own deck, but I also collect and support many other creators and intuitive readers by reviewing their work. You can find me live on Twitch where I give free readings, or check out my class on signs and symbols, or schedule a personal session on my website. Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your extended reading for the month of March 2021. If you are here, it's because you related to the first cards about something that is ending, potentially having to make a choice. This idea of a Care Bear stare, a relationship that maybe reminds you of your childhood, hope, the star, all that stuff. All right, so I pulled a card for person number 1, which is the 8 of Pentacles, the letter H, and I will pull a card for person number 2. And I got Strength, and I also got the Death card, which popped out, so I'm gonna keep it as a third card. I'm gonna pull a Oracle from the original Odyssey deck, and you got Between, which is also Flow, and pull a relationship card, Mini Mermaid relationship card. Just one, please. And we got Bite Me. That's funny. I like that with the Death card. So somebody here has a personality, maybe. Bit of a personality. All right, and let's see what your numbers are. You got 42, 1. This is 14, and 6, and 4, and 3. So you got a 1, 2, 3. Then you got a 14, 4, and 40, and then you got a number 6. So let's see here. So let me just get a moment thinking about your cards here, Capricorn. And so 1, 2, 3, 40, 14, 46. All right. So the 8 of Pentacles is person number 1, and Strength person number 2. You might identify with both. This can be internal characters or someone you're thinking about, and so you know who's who. I talked about the overall energies for all the earth signs as being change, and you got the Death card number 13 as kind of like a bonus card. So for you, that message is definitely amplified or being reinforced here regarding there being major changes or like 180-degree shift or something that's really transitioning in your life. And to get the Bite Me card as kind of like an amplifier for that or a clarifier for that, I think that you might be, one of you might be just really resisting that. And I also have the Strength card here kind of above that. So, and there's some kind of like visual continuity with this being the number 8 for Strength, and then in the Death card, these kind of infinity circles. look like 8. So I'm putting these two together. So this person is incredibly strong and has really overcome a lot in their life, perhaps like a survivor of childhood trauma, or someone who's struggled with an addiction their whole life and has really felt like they've kept death at bay with a bit of a strong personality, like bite me, like you're not going to get me, like they're a fighter. This is someone that's really used to fighting and they're very strong and they're good at doing that. So we have this kind of intense energy in one partner in this relationship. And then in the other partner with this H is someone that's really like working very hard and spending a lot of time, probably just working all the time, like literally going to work, that you could work at home or you could have a creative type of career, but this person is really focused on building and creating and manifesting in their life. And yet we have this change that's occurring. There's this moment of between. There's something that's happening here that I think is also going to be escalating. There's a flow in the numbers. You have 1, 2, 3. There's a progression, and then it escalates 4, 14, 40. Kind of like, so it's going like along at a steady pace, and then it's kind of like going up faster. So I think whether you like it or not, in this relationship, change is coming. And where one person has been very resistant to change, I think that this attitude is probably going to be what is helpful at this time in order to go with the flow. Because if someone has a lot of strength, like the association of strength and this thing together is this person, one person in this relationship, I think is going to take the lead in terms of providing the kind of like I said, the strength and the stability and sort of like an attitude to help flow through this in-between stage of change. And the other person might be very focused on work and maybe isn't going to be like we'll need extra support in the work that they're doing. That's kind of what I'm reading here, is that like you're going to be leaning on each other during this time, and that also just the way that the numbers laid out, that there will be kind of an amplification all of a sudden. So, in March, things might start to change and then they just change really fast, and you'll be in this like between place. And the message here is to surrender and honor the greater forces in order to become free and kind of like be able to fly and feel your freedom. So, one of you in this relationship might have more experience than the other. And so as things really start to change and amplify, that person might be really just coming into their own and supporting the other and making necessary changes that might be kind of like sudden and unexpected to the person who's very focused on the details and working all the time. So that's what I've got for you, Capricorn. I hope this reading is helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.